Hello, my name is Justin Suter. I'm a freshman at Gull Lake High School. I'm currently taking the class Computer Science and Software Engineering as part of the Career and Technical Education program here at Gull Lake. So today I'm going to be showing you how to install Linux Ubuntu virtual machine. And the first thing you want to do is install your hypervisor. So first let me explain what a hypervisor is. A hypervisor is a software that manages and creates your virtual machine. And there are two types of hypervisors. There's a hypervisor type 1, which runs directly on your host hardware. So it's like it runs without an operating system. And type 2, which is the type we are using, run on top of your existing operating system. Like I have here Windows, you might have Windows 10 or any other version of or any other operating system. So first you want to download your hypervisor. We'll be using VMware. So you just want to go to this link. I'll leave a link for it in the description. And download right here, download workstation. And then you're going to want to download your ISO file, and right here, and I'll leave a link to this in the description too, and you just click that. And I already have it downloaded, so I won't need to download this. So you're just going to want to click that, it'll download, and then you just wait for that to download. Once your VMware is done downloading, you open it, and this is what should show up. And you're going to want to click Create New Virtual Machine. Now here, click Installer Disk Image, and press Browse. And this is where I have my ISO stored right here. So yours might be in your Downloads folder, but I have my ISO right here, and you just want to click on your ISO file and press Open. Then press Next. And fill out your stuff, like your name and everything, and your username, which I'll be just using my last name. You can name it whatever you want. So fill out your password and then press Next. So I'll be naming mine Ubuntu 22, as that's the version we are using. And then press Browse on location, and this is important. So go here, go to your name or wherever you want to store it, because you're going to want to store this in a spot. Then press that. Okay, so something I forgot to say is your OS. You're going to need to make a folder called OS where you'll be storing this. So I put mine in here where I have everything else, but you can really just put it wherever you want. Just make sure it's an empty folder. Then you're going to want to click on that folder that you just made and press OK. And once that's done, press Next. Size, so this is something important. Look up system information so we're going to want to see how much storage we have on our computer, or on your host machine, which is your current computer that you're using, that you have Windows installed on. So right here it says I have 776 gigabytes free. So accounting for that, we can say 60, and 60 is a good amount because that's all you really need, and that's basically recommended. That's all Ubuntu needs to run. So make sure to have split disk, virtual disk, and a multiple file selected too. So next, we'll have here, customize hardware. Click that. First we have RAM. So RAM, or random access memory, is a crucial computer hardware component that works closely with your CPU. And RAM provides temporary storage for data that programs are currently using and that the CPU needs to access quickly. So going back to our system info, I can see that I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, or 31 right here. And so I will be using 8 since that's all Ubuntu needs to run. Then you want to go to processor cores and then go back over here to where our CPU is, or our central processing unit. And this can be called the brain of the computer. Basically, it handles all the important tasks and make sure you can do everything at once and do all the stuff that you want to do on your computer. So as we can see right here, I have 6 cores. So I'm gonna use half that and use 3 cores, and that's all you really need. So just press close and then finish. Now it'll start installing, and you just wait for that basically. Okay, something I forgot to explain is that we are, my host operating system is Windows, right? So this is basically a whole new computer. Yes, it's installed. This is basically a whole new computer on your current computer. So you can use this and to do whatever you want, because since anything you do on here won't affect your actual operating system or your actual computer. So once it's installed right here, you want to click the language. So I'm using English, so click English. You want to press continue. It might take a second. and then normal installation, and I'm going to turn off download updates because that just makes the installation longer and you don't really need that. So then press continue. Okay, so right here you're going to press erase disk and install Ubuntu. So this won't delete anything on your actual operating system. This will just make sure that you have space for Ubuntu. So you want to click install now, and that might take a second too. And then you want to press continue, and then choose your time zone. So my time zone is currently in Detroit, so I'll press continue. That might take a second. Then right here you just want to fill out your information, put your name, what you want your username on here to be. I'm just going to use my last name, and then a password, and then that's it. Require my password to log in. Yeah, do that. It's just so it's extra secure. Then you just want to wait for this to install. Okay, so now that your installation is complete, just click restart now, and then I'm going to full screen this so I can use it. Now it's going to go through this again, and this shouldn't take too long. So then I will be doing that, and then that's how you full screen, so you can view your whole thing. So it's just your whole monitor. And then I'll begin doing this. It'll load. It won't take too long after this, or it shouldn't take too long. And boom, this comes up. So click this and then put your password in that you chose. And then, no, it shouldn't take too long, and boom. I'm going to skip through that since I don't need to do any of that yet, but you can always do that if you want. Just skip through that. Boom, now you have Linux Ubuntu. That's how you install it. And then that's it. So if you want to power this down, press power off. Go right here, power off. Shouldn't take too long. It'll be around the same. Boom. It'll take a second, and boom, now you're done. And okay, then if you ever want to uninstall and get that space back, you can just right click right here and press delete from disk, and it'll delete. You'll get all that space back, but make sure to remake your OS folder right here. So just so you can install a new one, or if you don't plan on one, you don't need to. But yeah, that's it. That's how you install a Linux Ubuntu virtual machine.